I don't like myself how I look like.
Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Jordan here from Urbicon Studios. Another edition with Art with Bill. Today we have all the way from London, by the way of Romania, we have Dana Lorena. Hey, Dana, how you doing?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Well, I know you're fine. I asked how you doing, all right?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing perfect.
Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we've been working on this project for it seems like a long time, but we're finally getting it together. And Donna has a gallery. And first of all, where's your gallery located?
Well, my gallery is a complex project. I was starting with a physical gallery in Brick Lane in London. Brick Lane is a street, let's say, very famous for pop art and for street art, street painting. If I have to remind only Bansky, and you will figure out, yes, he's coming from there, from Brick Lane.
Now, the Brick Lane, is that like Savile Row or something like that?
I wasn't in America. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think yes.
No. In London, there's a place where all the fancy tailors hang out.
And London is, or many places like how can I say, spreading art, featuring art.
Okay.
London is very rich in this.
And what kind of art? What kind of art do you specialize in?
Well, actually, it's a long story with this because I was starting myself making art, and after a while, featuring another friends of mine, artists, I was thinking in this project, in having a gallery, and it's really, really a passion for me. And I was starting in two places. So what kind of art? I will tell you something. I love abstract. I love very much abstract, but it's a very, very powerful trend for hyperrealism and for photographic paintings.
Right. So now, before we get too far into that, we're going to get into that in a few minutes, but I want to get into the real meat of the issue here. I want to know about you. You're from Romania, is that right?
That's correct. I'm Romanian. I'm from East Europe, yes.
Yes, I know. But I want to know something. I mean, like, you know, in America, we get all these movies, you know, about over there in Romania, how things are, like, you know, darling, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Is it really like that? I mean, like, I want to know this. I want to know, was life really difficult over there, or just the fiction they tell us over here?
Actually, Romania is a beautiful country with beautiful people, very talented people. And yes, I can remember the communist era because I was a teenager. So my memories are very fresh, let's say, of that period. For artists and for people who has personality and had a very strong, let's say, sense of liberty, was a nightmare, yes, because the regime was very strict. But now Romania is changing. Romania was changing 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, Romania is become different. Not very hard life. Let's say not very hard life. Life is different. It's not hard. It's different than here. I found it hard here.
Well, how is it different? How is it different? Can you give us an idea?
Yes, it's a paradox, actually. You know, Romanians are very exigent with themselves. Let's put it like that, with a level of life, with having houses, with having things, with having cars, with having a high level of a good quality of life in this area, in material area. So they work very, very hard for this. I think it's the reason why they go in, they search in Occident and in West Europe for good jobs, let's say, and good salary for this. But hard, are two parts. Yes, the wages are lower, and the expectation are big, but it's less stress.
Oh, how is that? How's there less stress?
Because the environment is different. Because let's say towns are different. People have another rhythm of life, a different rhythm.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got you. So like,
It's a bit oriental, you know, a bit like Orient, you know.
yes,
Yeah.
it has some has a deep cultural environment.
Exactly, and they still cherish their free time and friends and family and
Oh, I got you. I got you. All
and
right.
everything.
So
You know?
now tell me, how did you go from Romania to London?
Well, that is a funny story. This is a funny story because I was coming here with a totally another project. I was coming here to be manager, club manager.
Oh,
I had
okay.
a job, I had a job on offer to put a new club to work because I have that experience too. Actually, my education, I had degree in management, not in art.
Okay.
So I was managing my own business in Romania and being a partner with someone in the same business. So I was coming here to manage a club and to start a business, not my business, not my own business, but to be manager of that business.
Yes.
Well, things wasn't go exactly how I expected. So the person wasn't totally honest with me in some parts. So
Yes.
I was leaving that project. So I was starting to, of course, I was enjoying to be in England now, starting to see, to get used with the environment, with people, with art, I was very happy. For 6 months, I was very happy to discover.
Okay.
To be and discover, if you know what I'm saying.
So let me ask you this: you left Romania. What did your parents think about that? Did they want you to come over to London, or they were?
Well, my family wasn't agree with this, but I was a rebel.
Oh, okay. You know, you
And
were.
not only a rebel, but I was all the time. I think my personality was very strong, and they get used with this part, and they say, "That's it." If you want that, okay, you will have new experiences. You have to take care, but that's it. We can go ahead.
So do me a favor. I want you to say hello to the friends back home in Romania in Romanian.
Vă iubesc pe toți în România. I love all of them. I absolutely love all of them.
Okay, cool, man. Cool. All right. Okay. So now you left the club business. You're out experiencing things in London for 6 months. I got that. And so what happened then? You got a job as a business manager?
I had experience in London of 2 years by now, because I had 2 years by now. So yes, I was working in a project with for a job, let's say, for a living, but that was a tiny project. I had a house. I rented the house in my country, so I have some money to can manage to stay here, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand.
So, yes, so I wasn't stressed about that, but I was following my dream. Actually, I was following my dream. I was following the dream to have a gallery in London.
Okay, so let's take me step by step for that. You're 2 years in London. You're making a living, but you're not at the gallery yet. What was your next step? What did you do?
Well, I opened my first exhibition 3 months ago.
Okay.
Finding a place in Brick Lane, but a place, let's say a space, a small space, and didn't meet my expectation for making what I want.
Yes.
What I'm saying, for doing what I want to do. So I was using that space, organize everything alone, organize the guy who had the space and was very surprised to see me how I'm working.
Oh, yes.
Was asking me, I was thinking you are a team. I am a team.
Wait a minute, wait. Now, see, this is what now, first of all, this is what I was trying to get at. So you've been in London 2 years, you're having your show, and what I was asking you about life in Romania, because my experience with people from Eastern Europe, they're very, very, can I say, competitive. And, you know, you're really taking care of business. And that's what I was trying to say. It seems like you're really doing a great job in a short period of time. Is there something in do they serve you different type of food over there, or what is it? Just yourself? What is it?
Okay, I will tell you. Actually, you know, I don't like competition. I don't like this word competition, and you know why? Because I think it's wrong in this life day by day to have competition with each other. You come from a country and you live in a country where had the high level of competition.
Yes.
In all the fields. So I have a competition. Yes, I have a competition with myself.
Okay. That's the ultimate competition.
Yes.
Yes, that's the ultimate competition with oneself. I agree.
Yes, actually, I don't understand people who compete with each other because I don't understand the stress and all the hassle and everything, their routine and everything. But I compete with myself, and I'm very exigent with myself. Yes, I'm pushing myself very, very hard.
Okay. What motivates you? What drives you to do that? What motivates you to do that?
Well, motivation, I think, is in my genes. I don't know what to say.
Okay. All right.
I don't have a motivation like money. I don't have a motivation like, let's say, I have a motivation to have the satisfaction. I did something what I like.
Yes, I understand.
What I like, and I am okay with that. After, if people smiling and if people feeling good, of course, I take in consideration that, and I'm happy. But first of all, I compete with myself, exactly what I said. I compete with my ideas about being professional. And yes, in London, I noticed it's not really hard to be professional, you know, to be very, very high level of professional. You know why?
Why?
Because I will tell you something, it's very surprising for me. In some fields, people are not professional at all.
So are you saying that the art field in London is not professional?
No, I'm saying they have another criteria than I have, maybe.
Okay.
They have criteria of let's say we are on two different levels and ways.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Explain your level. How does that differ from the level there? What does that mean?
Well, let's say, first of all, when we talk about art and when we talk about representing artists, we talk about business.
Yes.
And when we talk about business, it's a very sensitive field to make business in art.
Why is that?
Because of the main actors, the artists.
Yes.
If you don't take care of their feelings and if you don't take care of their expectation, you can't make business in art. It's my let's say, it's my point of view.
Yes.
And what I've noticed that in some galleries here and in some, of course, I don't want to criticize anyone. I want to express my let's say my opinion coming from me and from my education and from my history.
Right. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking your opinion.
Yeah. Maybe the society is different, but you go in a gallery and everything is very impersonal. Everything
Yes.
is very cold. Everything is very superficial.
Oh, really?
Yes, because, and I'm talking about people. I'm not talking about art. I'm talking about people. But people make art to make
Exactly.
art to be alive.
Exactly. Right. Art. I mean, the art is a reflection of the artist.
Absolutely, that is a part. But I'm talking about the business part. I'm
Yes.
talking about the business part.
Yes,
And
of
when
course.
you're a manager in art, or you do a business in art, you have to put your soul and your let's say, maybe because I'm an artist, and maybe because I know the expectation, and maybe because I'm not very happy to go in a place and to see it like a cold place, nobody asking you anything, nobody give you an opinion, nobody, like a visitor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So is that part I was talking about, I think is unprofessional.
Okay. So now it sounds like to me that's the reason why we should go to your gallery, right?
I hope so. Not only the only one. I hope
Well, so I'm have to sign you up to represent me in London. Then it sounds like to me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I will be happy to do that. I will be happy to represent any artist. Let's say to understand them first,
Yes.
to talk to each other, to see what they want to express on with art, what they want to. They have a statement.
Yes.
They don't say. They have a statement. They have. Art is like a statement.
Yes.
Like a statement in life, because you make art not because of, it's not a copycat, or it's not art is not something like a craft. Real art is a statement.
Okay. So that being the case, excuse me. That being the case, then I'm in your gallery. I can expect a different type of treatment from you. Is that right?
Yes, my first exhibition was like people was very surprised somehow. The visitor was very surprised, and the art lovers, when they was coming in, I was there and I was talking about artists. I let them to take their time, of course, and everything, and I was coming to them. And I was telling them about the artist. I was telling them about my idea, and they started to talk. They started to ask. They started to involve in this. They started to say yes, but that to put questions.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, by the way, Lana, where's your gallery located? How can people get there? How can they contact you?
Yes, my gallery is in Brick Lane, 210, sorry, 210 Brick Lane, and it's not ready because I was starting to tell you that we are starting to refurbishing. I wasn't happy with the space.
Okay.
I wasn't happy with the space, and started to make a bit bigger and bit better.
So when is your grand opening going to take place?
I hope the great opening will be in the end of January.
Okay. Good.
So at that time, I will prepare everything to be ready. Yes.
All right. In the meantime, you have an online gallery. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I started online gallery because I have a partner and a support in this. Let's say a partner in crime.
Okay.
Yes, who is IT engineer and was helping me in everything, because
okay, that's good.
I don't have the knowledge to do that. I mean the technical knowledge. So was helping me in everything, including website, including promoting, including ideas about design and everything. So yes, I was happy to start this project, because I think for me it's very important to have contact with international artists, not only local artists.
Okay, so that being the case, let me just go to this slide here. This is the one, can you see this one here, the young lady from the Greek painter?
Absolutely.
All right, so this gives us an idea. Yannis is a Greek painter exploring many styles of painting. And you consider this to be surrealistic, is that correct?
I can tell you about this painting. Yannis is absolutely atypical for the artist, because he's coming from Greece, and he's exploring something a bit exotical for that country.
Yeah.
The portrait is exotic, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes. I understand.
So it's a curiosity somehow for me, this painting coming from him. But yes, he's a very complex artist. He's making religious wall paintings. He's making surrealist paintings. Very interesting. Yes.
Yes, very, very nice work. And he's on your online gallery, is that correct?
Yes, I represent him. He was one. I had a problem with online gallery because being international artist in my contacts, they come from East Europe, they come from let's say from England, they come from States, they come from, but they come from countries also and don't speak very good English. So the website is in English. To make settings and everything, to put your work up is you have to use English language. So he was coming to me and he was telling me, I want to be in your gallery. Can you help me, please? And can you do this for me to set up my work there and to do? And I was very happy to do that. I said,
well, you know, it's not like to me, you struck gold there, because there are a lot of people in that situation who don't speak English, but they're very good artists.
Absolutely, I'm prepared to give them all the support online.
Oh, I'm sure you are. Okay, anything else you want to share about this piece right here before we move on?
Well, it's a very special technique. As you can see, he's painting. His palette of color is very rich, and he's painting like a pastel. This one is like a pastel, very soft. Colors, but matching everything to make the portrait to be really, really interesting, exotic, and beautiful.
Well, now it seems to me the most exotic part of those green eyes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Is she one of the Greek nymphs or something like that?
Well, can be, and actually, if you can see, the eyes are a bit weird, like. Interior of the eyes are a bit unusual.
Yes.
So, yes, can come from mythology. He's living in a country very rich in stories, in legends, in everything. So I'm sure his background yes.
Okay. Well, before we go any further, could you share with us some of the legends from your country?
Well, you will ask me about Dracula, of course.
Oh, that's right, Dracula.
Oh, don't ask me about Dracula, please.
I had forgotten about Dracula, but if you want to talk about it, we can.
Actually, you know, Bram Stoker novel. It's just a legend and it's nothing than fiction. But our Dracula was very alive, but wasn't a Dracula. Was a very brave king, Vlad Tepes, the name.
Uh-huh.
And yes, was cruel somehow because he was living in 16th century, so he was 16th, sorry. Century, so we was gate for, or let's say we was the first boundary to protect Europe from Ottomans.
Oh, really?
Imperium, yes.
Okay.
So he was very brave and he was fighting for his country. So yes, was a bit cruel, and the legend was coming from that.
Oh, that's how we got Dracula?
Sorry?
Is that how we got Dracula?
Actually, the legend comes from yes, the castle and everything comes from Vlad Tepes, and actually Dracula is like a name of family name, you know, of the family.
Yes.
Dracula, Vlad Dracula. And
Oh,
he's calling Vlad Saturn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what's the name is what now? Black what now?
It's Vlad Tepes.
Blachevich?
Vlad Tepes.
Blachevich, okay.
Vlad Tepes was coming from the sticks, you know, very, very spiky sticks.
Okay.
They put the enemy in those sticks.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
It was in Middle Eve. So,
yes.
yes.
Those spear things.
Exactly.
Right, right. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next one here. Let's see. We got another piece to show. I think we do. Yes, we do. All right. Okay. Lady in Red.
Again, a very exotic painting. This time is a portrait. Let's say. I like the style of the artist because she used unusual tones on the skin. She used very rich palette of colors. If you see, the skin is dark, but in the same time she used some purple, and this makes the contrast of the skin to be very vibrant. Yes, it's a Russian painter. Actually, it's a very famous Russian painter. Has many exhibitions, international exhibition, many prizes, and this portrait is like experience of traveling for her, because in Russia, yes, people coming from Africa are very few, or from that part of the if you know, with African origins or something like that.
Well, now, are you saying that this person here lives in Russia?
Yes.
No, I mean not the artist.
Oh, the artist is Russian. Yes.
Yes, but the image that the artist paints
does not represent her. It doesn't represent her. It's a portrait, and that's why I'm saying maybe it's an experience for her traveling, and he was finding very. We in East Europe we find people, let's say, with dark skin, very interesting.
Okay.
Because you understand what I'm saying.
Because you don't see them over there.
Exactly, because for example, London is different, or even part of the West Europe is different. But in Russia, you don't see them. In Romania, you don't see them very often. So for an artist, yes, is a exotic beauty. It's very interesting beauty, very sexual, very interesting.
Right.
It's like a different experience to make a portrait, if you know.
Yes, I see your point.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean and this is by Katerina
Borsova.
And that's a woman, right? Katerina?
Yes, it's a woman.
And how did you happen to get her in your gallery?
Actually, she was you know, it's very interesting, because the first artists coming to me was totally strangers, my friends, because I had a lot of friends and a lot of, let's say, close friends, artists and everything, was waiting to see what I'm doing.
Okay.
and the stranger was coming to me and asking me, I want to be there. I want to be with you.
Right.
I like this project. I like how it looks like. I like the website, or maybe part of them, they really need a platform. Because there are some few platforms to sell art and to represent art, but to exhibit your art, but they are very crowded, like Saatchi Gallery,
Yes.
like Art Finder, like some of them, but they are in a website. You know, they can't even see themselves.
Right. Right.
Which is,
That's a good point. I mean, like, why would I want to go into Saatchi or Art Finder? Why would I want to do that? I mean, I don't know anybody in there. It's like a big robot, a big machine. Now, if I know Donna, I know Donna's going to hustle for me. I know her. See, I can tell by your energy. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
But in the other ones, I don't know anybody. It's just like I'm just a number.
It's true, yes, it's impersonal, but artists need some platform to exhibit and to sell the art, that's for sure. So such is somehow is helping them. But I want a different approach with my gallery, and I want to represent fine art, contemporary fine art, and besides, I want those projects, those two projects, online project and the physical gallery, to be connected. I want to represent them in my gallery.
Okay.
I want to have them to exhibit for shows in my gallery. I want to make a connection, a real connection between me and them.
Well, you must have a lot of people waiting to sign up.
Actually, yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes, I do. Excuse me. Yes. Well, so now, how do you help your artists with business, or do you just make it possible for them to do their work and you take care of the business?
Well, I will factor in this. Let's say I don't like to call what I have art shop online, because it's not like that. If you go online in the gallery, you will see the presentation of the artist, very long presentation with exhibit, with everything. So it's not a shop online, actually. It's a gallery online, yes. And I will feature in this gallery, and I will start to, because they already come to me. Again, they was coming to me, I wasn't go to them. I was putting online what I have, the platform, I was explaining, and they was coming to me. And that makes me very, very happy. So I will be happy to represent them in my gallery too, as a curator, to create their shows.
Yeah.
So yes, because I like to pay attention to what they want to say, what they have to say.
Now, Diana, here's the thing. How would you counsel any artist listening to this show? How would you advise them in terms of preparing to get into a gallery?
Well, I think it's very important to have exact idea of what you want to featuring about this. Let's say you have a period of creation, and you feel like you want to present to people, to public. You want to present your art. So it's very important for you to have some work. Let's say some serial of work.
Yes, a body of work.
Yes, because an artist have different periods. You grow like an artist, of course. Yes, you change like an artist.
Right.
You change your style sometimes because you see something different. You feel something different. You feel like you want to experiment other forms, right, other colors, other. Because life is like that. Life is changing. So
yes, life is changing. You're not the same person today as you were yesterday.
Absolutely. So if you want to feature your art, it's very important to feature after you finish. Let's say a period of creation, when you feel you are complete, to put it on the walls. And an artist know that, and an artist, I think an artist feel that. I have some paintings I want to put it on the wall, because I want to hanging on the wall, because now my creation is complete somehow.
Okay, so now first, what I hear you saying is that the artist should have a body of work. Is that correct? And they should be ready to exhibit. Now that's one side of your job. The other side is, which is I think equally as interesting, but maybe more interesting, is the collector side. How do you entice people to come to your gallery to buy?
They say in London, they have a word in London, in, let's say, in art circles, art is leading by men.
Okay.
And is almost true. I said almost because I'm a different example. So
that's true. That's true.
So I want to make steps. Yes. Somebody was coming, a very known collector in London was coming to me, Robert Steele, and was telling me he was working in Sotheby and in Christie, and we had a chat, very interesting chat, and was telling me, you know, your passion will bring collectors to you.
Yes.
And not only your passion, but your very good sense of feeling art, feeling good art, feeling collectible and valuable art.
Yes.
Because that is very important. It's very important to see in an artist, maybe don't even him can see sometimes.
Yes, that's right. That's true, right.
You have to discover that artist and to see, starting with technique and starting with subjects and how he evolved those and how he developed his art. And you can figure out if it's collectible or not.
Yes.
Because it's very interesting. Some artists never change the style. They will go in the same style all their lives because their personality is like that.
Right.
But some artists evolve to 1 year to another and surprise you. Can surprise you very, very much.
Well, you know, like Picasso was sort of like that. Picasso changed.
Absolutely, it's a very celebrated example.
Yes.
He was thinking very, maybe he was thinking a little bit commercial, I think. But he was thinking,
well, yeah, I guess he was, but I'm glad he did it.
He was commercial. We can't deny that.
Yes, right.
I mean, not commercial like art, but I mean like clothes.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it's art, but there's a business of art. I mean, if you're at the business, unfortunately,
he was a rebel, and he was feeling. I was reading about Picasso very much because yes, I admire Picasso, and I admire his courage. Because in art, yes, it's about courage. Sometimes it's not only about skills, it's not only about feelings, but it's about courage.
Why do you say that?
Yes, it's about courage to break sometimes the rules, to break sometimes the typologies and everything. So the Picasso was doing exactly the same because it was feeling like, I think, not because necessarily because of the commercial part, but because it was feeling like this.
Right, and you know, like you're doing the same things in a way. Down on the Brooklyn there, you know, you're the only lady on the street, right?
Oh, thank you. I'm the only lady. People was very nice at my first show, and like a curator, and they was coming to see, and yes, I can tell you they was surprised too. I could see on their faces some surprises faces, like, you have so much energy, you talk about art, but you don't talk about nothing. I mean, you really talk about art. Somehow.
Yes, right. Well, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Yes, and you talk about very alive about art, because yes, you can talk, let's say, very precious about life in formulas and in cheap, put it on some categories and everything. Yes, you can do that, and you have to do that sometimes. But I think yes, art need to be fettered with joy.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So Diana, let me ask you this: when do you have do you do a podcast or you do a blog or anything?
Yes. I have a blog. I was starting that in a website, and I will try to factor in again the artists who follow me, of course. But of course, I will write about what is interesting for me and what I see interesting, because I'm living in the middle of, let's say, so many experiments and so many happening in art.
Right.
Yes, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Let me ask you this: where do you see, or I'll put it this way, what is the state of art today, contemporary work? How would you sum that up?
Well, it's connected with what I was telling you before. I was telling you before, I like abstract. I love abstract, actually. I love abstract because
why is that? Why do you like abstract?
Let you have the field to dream. You have the field to explore, to put your mind in that abstract and to explore to project your mind in it.
Okay.
Project your feelings in it.
Right.
So yes, abstract give you that liberty somehow. And besides, I love minimalism, and I love clean things in art, and I love because sometimes minimalist and very few things are very rich.
Yes.
Even a point in art can be very rich. Depends how you see it and how that art make you feel and make you let's say it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge. Abstract is a challenge.
Okay, so it's more introspective. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but you know, sorry, I will come back because you was asking me about contemporary art.
Yeah.
For me, it's very surprised because I discovered, and still discover online, amazing artists working in hyperrealism manner.
Okay.
And, it's absolutely amazing because sometimes it's even photographic, and
yes.
Most of them are youngs, and
yes.
most of them have very good skills and technique of painting and know the colors and everything very, very good. Know the materials of work in the medias and everything. For me, I think is like come back to the old classic way to express art.
Yes, that's true. Right.
To not forget about that, because it was a time when for let's say Florentine art coming from Florence and everything was putting was seeing like a kitsch, even like a kitsch, and
right.
Then they developed this with kitsch movement. But I'm very surprised because young people doing figurative art, and very clever one.
Well, now here's the thing about that. I think, and I agree with you, that there's a lot of people out there, and a lot of young people who are very talented, skill-wise.
Absolutely.
Yet for me, I say, well, you're not telling me a really skillful story yet because you haven't lived long enough yet.
Yeah.
Now I know I don't want you to say anything about that. I'll say it. All right. All right. So because that's what I see. But it's a good thing that we are having a renaissance, as it were, with respect to skills. And I wonder, does that have anything to do with like the social climate in terms of, it seems like people want more structure, they want more order. Is that correct? Would you say that?
Yes, I think yes. Yes, I think it's correct. But in the same time, I love modern art and contemporary art because it's open for everyone. It's open for all the feelings.
Yes. No, but I was just making a comment about where we are in the world of art today, that we see a resurgence of this type of structure. And because art goes in cycles, right?
Exactly.
So this cycle coming up, it seems like the psyche of the people want order and structure.
Maybe psychological, we need to reconstruct ourselves.
Yes, right.
To find our humanity, to find our roots.
Oh, you know what? Tell me now, what are some of the great Romanian artists that you like?
Well, I can talk hours about Romanian artists.
Okay.
Because I love them, and I think they are absolutely amazing. Lucian is one of them, and he's very sensitive one. He was a painter. Of course, we had contemporary painters too, but I will tell you about a very, very old love of mine.
Okay, go ahead.
Very intimate. By the way, what I'm saying is very intimate now.
Oh, okay.
It's about Brâncuș. It's about the sculpture.
Yes.
Very famous Constantin Brâncuș sculpture. And I was a child. I was writing that on my blog. I was a child, a little child. I had some, like about 6 years old I was.
Yes.
And I've seen on the television, because at that moment the television program was communist program, so few hours in day,
right.
Very strange. And I've seen documentary about Brâncuș and about endless column.
Yes.
Or the column of infinite. I was very young. I didn't know what, I was a kid. I didn't know what is sculpture, what is geometry, what is, I didn't had knowledge what is art actually.
Right.
I didn't had knowledge about. But I was thinking, what is endless?
Yes.
What is the meaning of endless?
Yes, right.
How I can know what is endless?
Right. What is that, right? Show me endless. Show it to me, right?
Exactly. In my mind, in my child mind, was what is endless. So I was starting to love Brâncuș, I think, in that moment already, because he was coming with something very challenging for my mind. Yes,
I see that.
Yes. But Brâncuș is absolutely amazing. Is a story. It's a very true story. Cézanne was telling to Brâncuș. He was living in Paris almost all the time. He was friend with Monet, with Manet, with lots of artists with Rodin. He was.
I love Rodin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was friend with Rodin, and he was somehow the disciple of Rodin.
Have you been to the Rodin Museum in Paris?
Yes.
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 Yeah, beautiful, right?
I love it. So he was asking Rodin one day, why everyone tell me my art is minimalist? Because he made a minimalistic art. He was starting to make a minimalistic art somehow. In our terms, minimalist. But he was asking Rodin, why they call my art minimalist? Because my art is so full of feelings.
Right. Oh.
I had to be minimalist because it's coming with all my history.
Right.
Yes.
That's an interesting story.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, all right. So, let's see if we can do another image and see how that's working out for us here. Go back to the slideshow. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that. As they say in the United States, my bad.
You want to surprise me.
All right. Here we have some images that you want to talk about. There's the one at the top there, that guy with the big stomach. What's that all about?
Yes, it's exactly what I was telling you. Brick Lane is very famous for pop art and for street art.
Okay.
That is a picture of mine taking is a street art, is a street painting, and I was very surprised how they represented a gentleman, an English gentleman, because has you know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, keeping entire world in his
Right. Oh, I see. So he's got the whole world in his body.
yeah, exactly. So it was like somebody was thinking London is international. Yes, it's true. London is very let's say a very open society. Um, so the first picture is about that, and it's about that street. I love Brick Lane. It's a paradox because Brick Lane is less about fine art, and I want to put fine art there.
Yes, right. Right. We all want to put, well, that's good because you're going, something, you're offering something different. You're not the same guy in the block.
Exactly. The second is about my feeling going to be, it's like change of perspective, because you can see our buildings, very high buildings, and everything is glass and everything is steel, and comparing with that painting on the wall and with those buildings in downtown, you feel very strange. The buildings are very nice somehow, and yes, it's about civilization and everything, but I feel the other one on the wall more human and more civilized.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I mean, these guys down here, right?
Well, that is a gallery of a friend, and I thanks him very much because he was putting all his work, and he's a very famous painter, Andres Rueda, coming from Spain, and it's impressionist. It's working in impressionist style,
Right.
and he was putting all his artwork in my gallery, like an encouragement. I coming to you, and you represent me with all my heart.
my God, you got the Midas touch. You got the Midas touch.
Oh, and the last one is me near to my to the gallery in another space, expositional space with photographic exhibition. Very interesting, very different styles of photography, and was like an exhibition with more than 40 artists.
So do you have photographers in your gallery as well?
Yes, I have a very good, not lots of them, but I have a very good, I have the best of one.
Oh, right. I forgot who I was talking to. Just ask Dana. She'll say, I got the best of everything.
Yeah, for me, they are the best. It's Irish photographer, very good, Dominic Moriarty, coming from Ireland, and have a pictorial style of photography. He's working his photography in a pictorial style and in a painting program, and it's very romantic.
Wow, we've cut a lot of territory and a lot of good stuff.
Yes.
And so, how can people get in contact with you, Dana?
Well, it's very simple because my website is up, and my phone, even my personal phone, not only my office phone is there, my personal phone is there, office emails, personal emails. I put everything because I really want to be very, one of the artists, by the way, coming in my Facebook profile was asking me, you are the owner? And I said, yes, but the owner don't stay online and talk to people.
Right. But see, but that makes, I mean, I agree with you, because why not put your phone number on there? Because you want them to call you, right?
Absolutely.
But these, I'm not gonna get into the other guys, but I commend you for that. And
I'm very open, and let's say I dedicate my time of this project, because for me it's not a project. For me is a kind of lifestyle in London.
Exactly. Okay. So now, what is the name of your website? Could you give us that out? www what?
Yes, it's www.goldentree gallery.com.
So that's www.goldentreeline.com. Okay.
Yes, my gallery name is Golden Tree Gallery.
Yes.
It's coming from even the physical gallery. It's coming from Tree of Life. Tree of Life is.
Okay, I got you.
Tree of Life is a very powerful symbol, not only in art but in philosophy and in everything.
Now,
So,
is that why you have a little slogan there? You have a little slogan that says what? You have here. My project is about what life can bring on in your journey called life. Is that what you're about?
exactly. It's about this. It's about this because if you work and if you are dedicated in what you're doing, you put your passion. It's not a work. It's life. It's a journey.
I have a question for you. Who's that lady in the picture there?
It's me.
It's you?
Yes.
Well, come on, man. It looks like was that when you imagined the club or something? What's up?
Oh, no. No. It was a random picture, but yes, I was younger. I was younger there, so and maybe less. Let's say I didn't feel the responsibility of a big project in that moment.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have your baby there. I mean, you got your project going on, and the artists like me are depending upon you. The public now depends upon you.
I consider myself very, very lucky because I'm working in art. Because actually, maybe it's a choice, but maybe art was choosing me somehow because I was following those steps somehow without feeling it's hard, without feeling fear. Somebody was telling me, was asking me, one of my friends, but you have no fear of competition. You're nobody in London. You don't have the power of other, let's say, we're talking about big galleries and big projects and big money and
big money, yeah, big money, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. I mean, because that's you're worth your weight in gold from that. Because that's so powerful. How do you come about that? How did you get there?
I don't need to take anyone's power, I have my own power. I have my passion and I will follow my passion. So I think the money is exactly as has to be. The money comes after work and passion.
Yes. So you're saying, what I heard you say is this, that your power is your passion.
I think my power is my passion, and my power is I don't know, I believe in myself.
Okay.
I believe very much in myself because I know I started projects and I bring them to the a good end, let's say. And when I felt like I have to move on, I was moving on. I'm not talking about that project, the last project in London, because it didn't depend on me. I'm talking about my first real estate company in Romania. Okay. Because I put that in '92 with one of my friends, making the first real estate in Romania when nobody was hearing about this in Romania.
You had the first real estate company in Romania?
Absolutely.
Well, tell me about that. How did you come to that conclusion?
Well, it was after communism, and we was in school still, and one of my friends was coming from States because he was going to see the relatives, to visit relatives, and was coming and was telling to me, do you know my uncle is working in real estate? Why we can't do that in Romania? Doesn't exist. And I said, why not? But what we know about real estate? Okay, we will learn. We'll start to learn 1 year, and after we will do a real estate company.
Okay.
And it was like that.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
And my company was in west of Romania, and yes, was going very, very well. And the people who worked there was making another company after. They was learning with us. We was learning together. So
right.
yes, was an amazing experience. Absolutely amazing experience.
Wow! Congratulations. Yes. That's wonderful. So you just have that entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes, maybe yes, but I think it's a bit of. I'm a dreamer. I'm a worker.
Okay.
and yes, maybe I have that part too, but I like to accomplish what I dream, and what I dream is not impossible to accomplish, I think.
So could you take us through what's your typical day like? What time do you start? What time do you go to bed?
Good question. This is a good question because I am starting, let's say, maybe it's better to come with a finish. I'm finished at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I'm sleeping 3-4 hours. I'm starting again.
Oh my God! Okay.
Yes. So why you expect me to look like in that picture?
Well, no, that was a different person.
Yes, I'm sleeping, and I'm resting 3-4 hours, 5 hours in night. But for me, it's enough, because when I had a project, it's like my energy is going up.
Right.
I have to follow my energy.
Exactly. You can't sleep because you got to go do the job.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, what about what's your diet like? What do you live on? Coffee, and what do you live on?
Well, yes, coffee, but most of all fruits.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Absolutely, I'm on the fruit part.
Okay, good.
I like all the fruits and fresh juices, and yes. Basically, that is my coffee.
Well, I mean, I like that. That's what I like to do too. That's wonderful. I think we should all. I mean, you get that natural high without getting all those drugs. You get that fruit high, you know.
Yes, I smoke time to time. I smoke cigarettes, but I wanted to quit a lot of time, but it's like. I don't know, like, you know, it's a part of you need inspiration, and you need a break for do something.
Right, I got you.
Bad, for do something bad, you know, for yourself.
Yes, right. To get back to normal.
Yeah. I'm not very happy with that, but that's it. You know, we can't be perfect.
Well, okay. Is there anything else you want to share with the people today, Donna?
Actually, I'm very glad you was. I have a question for you.
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, how you finded me?
How did I find you?
Exactly, how you finded me? Because you was asking me how the artist was finding me. How you finded me?
I found you on Facebook.
You find me on Facebook. What was attracting your attention?
Well, I'll be honest with you. The first time I saw it, I looked at that little person with the blue eyes, you know.
Uh-huh.
I said, "Who's this?" I said,
Yeah.
"Okay." I passed that by, and I went back a couple of days later. I said, "Oh, that's the lady with the blue eyes." I said, "Oh, I like these images here that she's posting." I said, "Okay." What it was, I think there was a string in the on the artist entrepreneur page. Someone had referenced your gallery about leasing a piece. I don't know, it was some type of thing they were talking about. You know, net 90 days or something.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. Then I saw your logo again. I said, oh, that's the lady. So I said, okay, let me check her out. I said, okay, I'm gonna give her a hit.
I'm glad you find me.
Me too. Me too. Right.
Actually, I had a chat with one of my friends, a very good manager, PR manager, and Romanian friend of mine. And she was telling me, please, can you change that picture and your name and put your serious name there because you are an entrepreneur? And I said, no, I will not. I feel very good with that. I feel represent me exactly as I am.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying like, look at this blue eyes, man. Look at this. Is that a real person? It's like, it looks like it's your alter ego. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
My alter ego.
Yeah, right.
A younger alter ego, maybe much beautiful one, but
no, it's just like the youth in you. It's the youthful thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a young person.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You are finding me, and I'm very happy to talk to you. How you are starting this project?
Sorry? Oh, how long?
You are starting this project with because it's a very wonderful project. What you're doing?
Yes, I like to do more interviews with different people, especially in your part of the world. So if you know anyone, if you want to refer someone to me, that'd be fine.
So we have the same interest because I like to meet artists from other parts of the world and
absolutely. But just hold on for a second. Let me just. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. This is Bill Jordan here for Rubicon Studios. This segment has been brought to you by thecore80.com. If you want to learn composition to be a really profound artist, take your work from zero to hero in like a very short time, go to core80.com. There you get 4 free videos, all right? 4 free videos about composition. And go there and you'll never regret it. Again, this is Bill Jordan with Lorena talking to you. Oh, wait, I want you to close out in Romanian, please.
Yes, I will tell to my friends in Romania and I will translate to you. O să reprezint arta românească întotdeauna pentru că iubesc România. I will represent Romanian art also always because I love Romania.
There you go, guys. You got it right from the horse's mouth. So next time, this is Bill Jordan, and we're going to be signing